I'm a dad now. I feel like it's the one thing that's properly matured me in life, because like we've got two little kids. We've got a little boy, right? It's been a big year for my little boy as well, right? Because it's been his first year at school this year. He's 15. He's a bit lazy right now. No, he's not. And I feel like, like parenthood it's been good for me, because I was like, I don't think I was responsible before being a parent. I wasn't even responsible enough to get married. We've been married 10 years now, me and my wife, right? I was scared of the whole commitment of marriage. Genuinely, it just frightened me. Like, I remember reading one statistic that said apparently over 50% of all marriages end up lasting forever. It's like, flipping heck. It's a long time. Another one said, apparently, once you've had kids, get this, once you've had kids, apparently your love life is meant to go down on average 67%, which is a gross underestimation. I came home for a gig once, my wife was like, why don't you take your trousers off? I'm like, why? She goes, I'm putting a load on. All right. No, sweetheart, look at that. And my wife, she's right, her job, she works for the NHS, she's a clinical psychologist. Have we got any clinical psychologists in tonight? Well, if you ever meet one, right, I basically recommend not getting together with them, essentially. Because it freaks you out slightly. When we first got together, I used to be like, stop. It just freaked me out. I was like, stop it. She's like, what? It's like, you're doing that thing again where you're assessing me. You're looking at my, and you're making out like I've got some kind of psychological condition. She's like, Tony, you're paranoid. See? You just did it. She just does it all the time. And I like, so for instance, in her opinion, right, okay, my issue, I get this, my issue, she's worked me out. Apparently, my problem is I avoid conflict. That's what I avoid conflict. Which obviously I don't argue with her about it, because, but but there's bits of her work that come in handy, like things like, now, in the NHS, the big thing now is called mindfulness, right? It's all about mindfulness. Now, we must have a couple of NHS workers. We got any, like, nurses in or anyone like that? Woo! Oh, it's the same person from Preston there. Look at that. It's my mum's colleague just watching us, right? Because in the NHS now, right, for the clinical psychology, the big thing now is mindfulness, right? So they've all done mindfulness training. So she's like that. She's going, Tony, right, we're going to do some mindfulness training. All right, so she's like this. For date night, we're going to do mindfulness training. Go on then, what does that involve? She goes, right, all we've got to do is we've got to sit together for half an hour in silence. And I'm like, that's different. How? She's like, you got to be aware of your breathing. And I was like, okay, I sat there and I was like properly aware of her breathing. It was weird, right? It doesn't work. And it is, because it's like, it is though, 10 years married, it's quite, you get to know each other pretty well. Like what, she plays a little game every morning called, guess what mood I'm in? I've got to guess, a good one. No. Okay, yes.